Hey guys, as always, I hope that all is well with everyone. Um, so we are, as you can tell by the title, we're going to be doing a reading. Well, we're going to start out with an update on Shehnaaz Gill, and then we are going to look into the friendship of Shehnaaz Gill and Salman Khan. Okay, so as you can see, we have a different card out. I am going to be starting off with a different deck. It just, I don't know, hit me all of a sudden right before I decided to record. So, if you're not familiar with this deck at all, this deck is called the Gypsy Witch deck. So, what I do is I place out, since Shehnaaz Gill is a woman, I place out the woman card here. And you're supposed to place it in the center and work cards around it. Okay? So, can you give us an update about Shehnaaz Gill? An update on Shehnaaz Gill. Okay. Starting off with the tree. Good health. Okay. So here we have it has regular deck cards in it as well. So it says children I can't talk today. Children signify friendly disposition, gentleness. Then here we have the scythe. There's like an early ending to something, but it came out upside down, so when it's upside down, it's further away. The next one is the clover. The clover is bearer of good tidings. Next we have the cat. Indicates flattery, and it's not near any of the cards that would be negative. Then next is the broken glass, which foretells ill luck for long years, if near. Which it is near. Okay, but the broken glass is on this side though, so let's see. The next card is bouquet of flowers. An absolute indication of long and happy life. If children are near, by extraordinary honors and fame. Next is the moon card. When it's near, it is a good omen. It predicts fortune. Okay, so now we're going to get into the distant cards, which means it could be things that are further out from her current situation. So this is all in the present. So all this in the present, there's a lot of fruitation with the tree, good health, there's fame. And then we have our children card, which represents friendly disposition and gentleness. And then we have the scythe. The scythe, it says, like, if it just states that it presages a disappointment and when near the coffin, but we don't have a coffin at all. Early death, so there's obviously no early death. But there's some kind of disappointment. However, there's like this luck that comes in, or this change. It's about good tidings with the clover. Flattery is going to be involved, because then next is the cat. Then we have the broken glass, which foretells ill luck for long years, if near, which it is. So it seems as though there's like closing a cycle with somebody. Like the energy is no longer serving. So the house, this is our house card. Sorry. The house card denotes success in all ventures. If present condition is unpleasant, the fortune will be happy and prosperous. Also predicts marriage. Next is the key. If it's near, which it's not, it's a certain augury of success. But if surroundings are surrounded by unlucky cards, again, which it's not, the prognostication is illness. However, all of that sounds very negative, but there are no cards that surround this card that's negative, so I would not take this as negative. This key I would take as something that's going to be unlocking a new door after closing out this cycle. And then we have the money safe. It indicates riches. If the shut side is towards the person, it denotes loss by speculation. However, it is not, because it goes right there. So therefore, that open door energy is still facing towards her, or facing her. So whatever this key unlocks is going to unlock something worth her while. And then here we have the ship, which again symbolize riches. When it's near, it indicates wealth by inheritance or trade. However, it's not. It also foretells a voyage. So, therefore, it sounds like there's a type of travel, movement, still going to be famous and successful during it. Now we have the book. It's a discovery of a mystery affecting the person for the better, in a degree governed by the distance. Next is the shepherd, which indicates an intense love of life and strong fellow feeling. It's a loyal card. It's the dog, the shepherd. The book, it's like almost telling me legacy here. It's like creating one. And here we have the writer, which is a sure sign of good news. Unless it's a long, certain numbered cards, which we do not. We have 2 doubles, that's for sure. We have 44 and 33. 33 is the master teacher, and 3 represents creativity. 44 is the master gardener. And 4 represents healing, as well as finances and wealth. The color green. So she's going to be happy with whatever it is that's coming her way. She's going to be very dedicated to it. It's going to be a loyal journey. Next and last card we have is the mountains. When they're nearby, it indicates the presence of a mighty enemy. However, this card is distant. It's almost like there's a possibility of sharing with something to someone that's close with the key in the home, because this key will be unlocking this door here. And then we have our ship, the travel, riches, our book. We read books, we write down books. Books hold our secrets as well, if we want them to. And then our shepherd card, which is the loyalty card. And this writer comes in with good news. But then here are the mountains. I don't know if the mountains is positive or negative. But it looks like there's going to be some kind of message involved. At the bottom of the deck, we have number 15th card, which is the letter card. It is a sign of good tidings when near, which is, again, it's not. And when touching, it indicates unexpected good fortune. That's what it says. There's an envelope and a letter. And we have the writer here. So it's almost like she's shared something with someone. I don't know. It's like positive, but I get this negative feel with the mountains. Can you tell us more here about the mountain card here, please? starting off with happiness. Okay. The Ten of Cups is the most happiest card in the deck. Well, in the Minor Arcana, excuse me. It's where you feel that extreme happiness. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Swords, air energy. The Four of Swords, it's where you're laying things to rest and healing from the things that you're laying to rest. Can also just represent healing as well. So far it's starting out positive here with the mountains. Can you tell us more about the mountains here for Shehnaaz Gill? The Three of Pentacles. Earth energy. Finance grounding. The Three of Pentacles represents a creative contract. It's where people are usually two people. If not, it's three people working together to create something. Now here at the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Wands, fire energy. The Two of Wands is all about that path you chose. There's two paths. One you could have taken, but then there's the one that you did take. Can you tell us more about this mountain card for Shehnaaz Gill, please? Knight of Cups, water energy. There has emotions in it as well. This knight here brings messages from the heart, confessions, even just heartfelt letters. Then we have more water energy. The Seven of Cups is something you're working on. Project, something you're focused on. Out came flying the Five of Swords. That air energy again represents the mind. The Five of Swords is where it's like a headache circus going on in there. Like there's too much going on. It's like a mental battle. And it involves with a King of Cups, male energy, water sign. Excuse me. Sorry about that. So, the King of Cups is a wise person, also loving. I'm going to draw a couple from the top here. Our Ace of Pentacles, Two of Swords. Now we have a King of Wands. Moon card. King of Pentacles. A lot of parties here. The Knight of Swords. I'll grab one more. Of course. The High Priestess. We have two twos. Twos represent foundation. 22 is like the master engineer. I mean, we are talking about things that are being created here. I mean, with the Three of Pentacles. It's like whatever message comes in with this Three of Pentacles, like stirs the pot of issues. Now we have the Ace of Pentacles here from the top of the deck. Earth energy, Ace being something new. So the Ace of Pentacles is where you have a new gain, a new financial gain, a new grounding gain. And then the Two of Swords. It's like a predicament where you have to make a last minute decision. And it's like a confusing state. Now here we have our King of Wands. Male energy, fire sign energy. The King of Wands is also known for business, because he's strategically planning things. He can also have a temperament as well at times. Now here we have the Moon card. Pisces energy, major arcana. The Moon card, it's all about things that are unknown, things that are left in the dark. Also, while it's in the dark, it's being reflected. And then we have the King of Pentacles, male energy, earth energy. The King of Pentacles is somebody who is financially stable and very happy with their success, very successful. They can have whatever they want. The King of Swords. Swords again, air energy, as well as representing the mind. This knight here, it represents news, some type of news coming in. And then next we have our High Priestess, which is another major arcana. The High Priestess is all about secrets and mysteries. She's like the person to go to find the answers to these secrets and mysteries. I'm going to grab another deck. Can you please tell us more here? What is going on here with this High Priestess, King of Wands, and King of Cups? It looks like a crazy mess. Because of the Five of Swords. Can you tell us more here, please, for Shehnaaz Gill's update on this issue with the King of Wands, King of Pentacles, and King of Cups? Or Seven of Wands. Fire energy. It represents creations. The Seven of Wands represents where it's like this battle that you're dealing with a lot of things at once with the Seven of Wands. There's 6 in front of you and you only have 1 to defend with. So you have to try to battle all 6 of these issues with 1. So it's battling a lot of things at once. At the bottom of the deck, we have more fire energy with the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands comes in charging. He's very fast. There's that Five of Swords again. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Wands, more fire energy, the type of blockage. It's like challenging mental cloudiness. Four of Pentacles, earth energy, grounding, finance. Four of Pentacles represents holding on tight. Then we have the Sun card, the happiest card in the deck. The Wheel of Fortune, Major Arcana again. The Wheel of Fortune is all about change. Things changing, like in the middle of the cycle or the journey. And here we have the Knight of Swords again. Our messenger with news. Lover's card, Gemini energy, air sign. Lover's card is, it's a love relationship with the Lover's card. There's a happy flow, and now, oh man, we have the Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Air energy, representing the mind, represents disappointments, as well as heartaches. Draw some from the top here. The World, Justice, Hanged Man. 3 major arcanas in a row. 4 in a row. The Emperor, last one. 6 of Swords. Alright. The World card represents closing out cycles, as well as travel and the public eye. The Justice card has air energy, it's that Libra energy. Justice card represents receiving justice or giving justice. It's balancing out the scales. And then we have our Hanged Man, which is all about us intentionally hanging ourselves so we can see things from another perspective. And then the Emperor, which is Aries energy. And it represents a father figure with that control and authority. Putting your foot down. And then we have the 6 of Swords. There's movement. It looks like she's making a decision. Or trying to. And it looks like things are just coming in with this the Knight of Swords. Son of a monkey. Alright. So, there's this gained, confusing decision here with the Ace of Pentacles and the 2 of Swords here. It's like trying to find, like, fulfilling a type of happiness for Shehnaaz Gill. And then with the Knight of Wands here, there's something in the dark, something unknown with this King of Pentacles, and it comes in through news and it's secretive. We asked about the kings with the High Priestess. And then we got our 7 of Wands, which is about facing those battles, dealing with them, dealing with the foggy mind, the battles that are going on in the head. And then out came the 4 of Pentacles. It's been held on to, maybe even like a grudge. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune, creating a change, changing that Wheel of Fortune. And it has to deal with lovers, because we have our Lovers card. Well then, from the top was the World, closing out cycles, as well as travel, moving on. However, closing out cycles. Justice card, receiving that balance by closing out that cycle. Then seeing things from another perspective, taking control of things during this departure. So it seems as though she's making a serious decision on what she wants in her love life, which is good. Real good. I mean, I don't always have the greatest relationships before, you know? So, I mean, I was never able to be the one that has stood up for myself until now. So, if you're able to do that, that's flipping wonderful. I think more women should be like that. I think I should have been more like that. But I am gaining my courage. So, it's a process. If you guys are enjoying so far, please hit that like button. And if you'd like to see more in the future, please hit the like. Shoot, I totally forgot to take her card out. Oh, of course. There you are. I don't know where I put the other ones. Alright. Woo! Made that one spin. Sorry. Alright. Let's look into... We got 2 questions for Shehnaaz Gill and Salman Khan. The first one is, what is the energy between them? What is the energy between Salman Khan and Shehnaaz Gill? The energy between Shehnaaz Gill and Salman Khan, please. Okay. We're starting off with the 5 of Cups and the Knight of Swords. Wow. Okay. So the 5 of Cups, first off, is about that water energy, with emotions behind it. The 5 of Cups is all about loss and regret. It's feeling like a type of sorrow in this card. At times it's also seeing things that had created this feeling of loss and regret. And lo and behold, we have our Knight of Swords. Swords is that air energy, as well as representing the mind, what goes on in there. And the Knight of Swords, this knight, he brings in news. Here we have the King of Pentacles, which Salman Khan is Capricorn. That is an earth energy, or earth sign. It's almost like regretful news. The energy between Salman Khan and Shehnaaz Gill, please. Oh, okay. This one was fighting with you. Wow. The 10 of Wands. And that 7 of Wands. Fire energy. The Wands. It represents creations, things that have been created. So, our 10 of Wands. It represents burdens. But it also represents dealing with those burdens. Like it's time to deal with it. And then we have our 7 of Wands, which is facing battles, facing challenges. More fire energy at the bottom of the deck. 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands represent a lot of like rapid action. It can represent a lot of communication messages. The energy between Salman Khan and Shehnaaz Gill, please. Alright, we have our Magician card. The Magician card is, first off, Major Arcana. It's where you're using all of your inner skills to create something. Like all of your inner knowledge, putting it all together. Because you have all the ingredients to create something. So you're taking advantage of that within this card. Okay, so it seems like standing up for oneself here, coming out after the Ten of Wands and the Seven of Wands. Wow. The Three of Swords. Air energy, as well as what goes on in the mind. Heartache and disappointment. Feeling pain. Wow, you guys. So our Two of Wands and our Ten of Swords. Two of Wands, fire energy. The Two of Wands is where you have two paths, but there's one that you did not choose to take, and then there's the other where you did choose to take. And this is part of the domino effect. And now here it's at the point of this path with the Ten of Swords, air energy, representing the mind. It's time to take control of that and close it out, make a decision for yourself. And here at the bottom of the deck, we have our Six of Swords. Again, air energy representing the mind. The Six of Swords represent travel, departure, like moving away from a situation, traveling away. That's faster than walking away. For example, like the Eight of Cups. Let's get a few more cards here. Like, no problem. Ask, you shall receive. Virgo energy here with the Hermit card. Wow. Taurus energy, more earth energy with the Hierophant. The Knight of Cups, water energy. And the Ace of Cups. Okay. So, our Virgo energy here, our Hermit card, it's where you're sitting there in solitude and thinking about the situation that had occurred. Now here we have the Hierophant, the Taurus energy, more earth energy. The Hierophant, which used to be known as the Pope card, represents tradition and religion. It's a card within a church, so it's almost like something she's daydreaming about with the Hermit card. And then we have our Knight of Cups, water energy representing emotions, and the Knight of Cups is the knight that comes in with messages, confessions, usually something from the heart. And then we have our Ace of Cups, which is water energy, as well as emotions, and Ace represents something new. So it's like a new love here with the Ace of Cups. Let's see what we have at the bottom of the deck. Oh, yeah. Our Seven of Cups. Cups represent earth. Earth. I keep doing that. Water energy, which represents emotions. The Seven of Cups is all about projects. Something you really focus on, something you would really like. That's why you're focusing on it, because you want it to bloom. You want it to turn into something. Let's draw a few from the top here. Nine of Pentacles. Strength card, Leo energy. The Three of Wands, more fire energy. Nine of Cups. Lover's card. And the Justice card. Okay. Yeah. It's totally confirmation. So this is what she really would like in life. Is just ultimate love. Like feeling loved, being treated good. Because here we have the Nine of Pentacles, which is earth energy. We have that is the rewards card. You're receiving abundance from all the effort, all the labor that you had put in before. And then we have the Leo energy card, fire energy, strength card, major arcana. So the strength card is where you are, at times it does represent like an amount, like it's something that's very strong. But at times it also represents achieving that courage to move forward and break through your fears, conquer your fears. More fire energy with the Three of Wands. Now the Three of Wands is right after we've chosen that path, that Two of Wands, and you're sitting there and watching out from afar, waiting for something to come in, because you're expecting something to come in with this Three of Wands. And then we have our wish fulfillment card here with our Nine of Cups. Water energy with emotions in it. Nine of Cups where you're satisfied with what has come along. It feels like a wish. A wish has been fulfilled. And then we have our Lover's card. Gemini energy, air energy. The Lover's card is where there's ultimate love. It's a very healthy, loving relationship. And then we have our Justice card. Libra energy, more air energy here. The Justice card is where there's a type of balance with justice. You receive justice and or the other person receives justice, if not both. Let me back up here. So it looks like she's going to be choosing her path here with the Two of Wands coming out and the Ten of Swords, making that decision on this path. And here, thinking about it and commitment with the Hierophant, if not possibly marriage. And then we have our Knight of Cups, which is a message or a confession. Ace of Cups, which is a new love. Nine of Pentacles, which is abundance. Okay, a lot of strength. Of waiting, seeing things come in. Of wish fulfillment. Of lovers and receiving justice. She's trying to decide which path she wants to take here. Because she knows what she wants in one aspect, but she's unsure of which path to choose. Because if she chooses one path, it might turn into this. But is it something that's going to work out to that point. And it's sitting here with the Three of Wands waiting to see if it would be. It's almost like a test, you know? Test of own's feelings. I would, however, like to back up and ask about this Ten of Wands. Can you tell us about this Ten of Wands between Salman Khan and Shehnaaz Gill, please? This Ten of Wands between Salman Khan and Shehnaaz Gill. Okay. There's Six of Cups, water energy. With emotions, the Six of Cups represent the past, things that are nostalgic, past memories. The Wheel of Fortune, things changing. Then we have our Nine of Swords. Swords representing air energy as well as the mind. The Nine of Swords is where you're up all night. I call it the monkeys in the head. You know, like, things are just bouncing around. You know, you can't stop it. It's like you had caffeine all night, but just your brain. That's how worried about these things. And then we have more water energy here with the Three of Cups. But the Three of Cups is socializing, the public eye. Or because you're socializing. There's more than two people here when you're socializing. You can represent drinking and celebrating as well. I think it's more socializing. Maybe drinking, but I don't like to assume that people drink. And then we have our Emperor here. The Emperor has an Aries energy. It's fire. And then it's like the father figure of the deck, which has that control and that authority figure. Two of Swords. And the Moon card. Ace of Pentacles. Swords again, the mind, air energy. Two of Swords, confusion. It's like you have to make a sudden last decision. So it's as though you're blindfolded and you're just taking a whack at the right answer for the choice. And then we have the Moon card, which is a Pisces energy. Things that are in the dark can also represent reflecting on those things that are in the dark and unknown. And then again, we have our Ace of Pentacles. Pentacles, earth energy, as well as finance and grounding. Ace representing something new. So the Ace of Pentacles is something that's being gained. A new gain here. Okay. It's almost like something about this issue for her. It's like reminds her of something from the past. Like there's something nostalgic to it. And that could be what's kind of making it hard to make a decision on what she wants to do. I mean, we have the Lovers card that came out. I wasn't assuming that they're lovers. First off, just because the Lovers card comes out does not always mean that it's like a romantic relationship. I've literally had it come out for myself, for a family member that I truly love. So, what does Salman Khan and Shehnaaz Gill, excuse me. What does Salman Khan and Shehnaaz Gill think about each other? What does Salman Khan and Shehnaaz Gill think about each other? The Five of Wands. Wands representing the fire energy. Five of Wands is all about the battles and challenges. Okay, Six of Swords. Swords representing air energy as well as the mind. It's all about departure, moving forward, moving away from something. Nine of Wands, more fire energy. Nine of Wands is, there's a blockage with the Nine of Wands. And you have to break through that gate. And here we have our Knight with the swords. Air energy and the mind. The Knight of Swords is basically a newsman. Somebody coming in with news. What does Salman Khan and Shehnaaz Gill think about each other? Oh my. Okay. Four of Pentacles. Ace of Wands. 16th Major Arcana, the Tower card. And then we have our Page of Swords. And our Four of Wands. Our Four of Pentacles, Earth energy, grounding, finance. The Four of Pentacles can represent greed. It's where you're holding on tight to something. At times it can represent grudge as well. But you're holding on tight. But here's more fire energy, the Ace of Wands. Wands also represent creations as well. Ace represents something new. So there's like this battle of a blockage. It's being held on. It's newly created. And here we have our Tower card. Which represents like a type of transformal change. But you have to go through like a type of crisis through first, like a disaster. The tower is crumbling. My dog is over here snoring. That's funny. But anyways, after you get over that, then it's usually better. Like the grass is usually greener. And then we have our Page of Swords. Air energy, as well as the mind. The Page of Swords is where you're watching from afar to learn something for yourself, for one's own knowledge. And then we have our Four of Wands, more fire energy, mind you. The Four of Wands is happiness, like the happy home. It can also represent home as well. Now here at the bottom of the card, the bottom of the deck, we have our Lover's card. Gemini energy, which is air sign energy. The Lover's card is all about that perfect feeling of love with somebody, or somebody you view as a lover. At times it can also be someone you view as a loved one. What does Shehnaaz Gill and Salman think about each other? Knocked my wand. Which, if I remember correctly, I could swear this wand, I took it off of my apple tree from my childhood, which is still out in the yard. An apple wood represents love. It's a type of tree you can create a wand out of for love spells and just to create love. So anyways, we have our Ten of Cups, Seven of Wands, and the Justice card. So much fire and air. And now we have our Knight of Pentacles. So the Ten of Cups is water energy filled with emotions. And the Ten of Cups is a happy card. It's like the ultimate happy card in the minor arcana. At times it can also be like financially stable. And then we have our Seven of Wands, which is fire energy with creations. And the Seven of Wands is where you're facing battles, facing the conflicts and defeating them. And then we have the Justice card, Libra energy, air. The Justice card is where you're balancing out scales to receive or give justice. And then at the bottom of the deck is our Knight of Pentacles. Earth energy as well as grounding and finance. This knight is the slowest knight in the deck. He does come in with proposals, announcements, sometimes also a type of pay too. I'm really sensing so far at this point that this Four of Pentacles is grudge. And it's something that's newly created. That's what this whole battling conflict blockage is. My cat. And it's destructive. It's a Tower moment. Sophia. Then we have the Page of Swords, which is like a type of spy. You're watching from afar to obtain knowledge. could be from home. Or also feeling happiness from doing this. Sorry, now I got cat hair in my nose. It's just weird. Now we have the Ten of Cups, the Seven of Wands. It's like watching each other from afar. Because there's this battle, like this blockage between. And it's almost like wanting to face this and get justice, but really slow at it with the justice, or with the Knight of Pentacles. Like things are moving really slow. It's like at this moment they're observing each other from afar. Like there's a certain type of distance. I did hear in my head, one voice said friendship, and the other one said the friend zone. So take that how that, you know, I don't know who these people are, so take how that resonates with their lifestyle. Alright, you guys, that's where I will leave this off at. If you've watched this far, please hit that like button. If you've enjoyed as well, hit the like button. If you'd like to see more in the future, I do also have a community board now that I write on the list, or I write the list on. So if you want to subscribe, go ahead and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the little alert bell. I'm trying to think. I do put down in the description box the decks that I use, just in case if you feel connected and you want to get yourself a deck. I did want to say that when I hit 1,000 subscribers and I get a fair amount of revenue, and I plan on doing a couple of giveaways, which I'm really excited about. Also, I plan on making a video, I'm hoping, before December 31st. Knock on wood. With how to shuffle cards. Like, there's multiple ways you can shuffle cards. I was thinking about making videos of like tutorials, I suppose you would say. I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm plotting it out. Anyways, I'm a daydreamer of the future. I think that is everything. Until next time, you guys. Auf Wiedersehen. Bye-bye.